How are you today?
Good. And you?
Me too. Excited for this session?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to what's in the box. Shall we put the
Yeah,
next one?
of course. Let's see what we have here. Have you ever been scared to hold your partner's hand in public?
Yes. Not so much in the Netherlands, but I come from India. So back in India, it was the first time I met my girlfriend, my wife now, was in the Netherlands. So I had never felt any of the things that go around homophobia at all. So I was not mindful when the first time we went back to India together, and I held her hand and she literally threw it away, and I was like, what the hell? And then it struck me, we are in India and it's not common. And so it was the first time I felt the scare, and it was scary. What about you?
For me, I think I never had the situation where I needed to feel scared about it.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think it's just so accepted if you hold a boy's hand in public in the Netherlands that you don't really have to feel scared, I would say.
So you're straight?
I'm straight. I'm
Okay.
straight.
Yeah. Good to know. Especially because I come from a straight world to bisexual. I see the privileges I had as a straight person versus things that now I feel because I'm bisexual, and even more if I were gay. And that, especially, like, I've seen the history of my wife, and that doesn't feel right.
But I'm sorry for you to hear that.
We learn to live with it. What's the most hilarious misconception or stereotype about being LGBTQI plus that you've come across?
I think I have one, which is one of my best friends is bisexual and the other one is actually gay. And he started off as a bisexual because he didn't really want to sort of admit that he was never going to have kids. So he told everyone in the beginning, I am bisexual, rather than I am gay, because that would literally close some doors, you know? And I just feel like ever since he told me that story, from people who I've heard that are bisexual, and maybe you can actually shine your own light onto it, that some people say like, yeah, bisexual, it's like a transition phase, like that person will become gay eventually.
I mostly go to lesbian parties or hang out in lesbian groups, also with a lot of gay people, but let's say these are the mind farts that I always get. Oh, it's a transition, you'll get there. And in those parties you're not the most welcome person because they feel be one of them or not be one of them. And so it is, but it's not true. For me, for some people it is true, and that's again a journey, and I've known a few people who've moved from straight to bisexual to gay, and hence probably I get why the stereotype comes, but it's not true for everybody.
Why does pride still matter?
First time participated on an ING boat, and I did it because I love dancing. That's one of my passions, and I like performing. It was really good to be there, and I wore a sari, which is a very traditional Indian dress, and I was one of the main dancers amongst the three. And when we were going through the Prinsengracht in Amsterdam, I saw this couple, two men, wearing sherwanis, which is the traditional dress for men. And probably they were from the Indian subcontinent, so India, Pakistan, I don't know where, but somewhere there. And the moment they saw me in a sari, the joy on their face it gave me so much joy. And it made me realize I stand here, I dance here, not just for myself. It's for a lot of people there. They look up to me, and seeing me in a sari, an Indian woman standing out for pride, it made a difference to them, and hence it made a difference to me.
Your story gives it such an extra dimension to how I experience it, because you're literally a role model for your culture there, right? Can we hug?
Yeah, I was about to say the same.
Thank you for everything.